Hey guys, Just Figs here, Giacomo Calabrese, firing up the pit barrel cooker. I'll do some barbecuing today. A couple updates. I have these new 2 feet high by 2 feet, wide and like 4 feet long galvanized steel containers that I've made sub-irrigated planters from. I'm going to do a video later showing the actual parts and components. I just used some 6-inch perforated corrugated pipe on the bottom there to create like a little space for the water tank on the bottom and for some aeration. Sits about just over 6 inches high, so my water hole on the bottom right here is cut like right around 5 inches. I could have made it a little higher, but that's fine. And what I decided to do was something a little interesting and different. I decided instead of putting one tree in these pots, what I'm doing was I said, well, you know, this is a pretty big space. I don't want to waste space. I want to try out a couple more trees. So I'm using these 40-gallon grow bags, okay? And so that I can have 2 separate trees in each pot and not worry about the roots mixing and not worried about which suckers are which if they come up. And what I did was, on the side of the containers, I'm using either 2 or 3 of the 1-gallon pots that I'm putting on the side for a wicker system. So these are actually just drawing, you know, instead of doing Leon's method where we're doing the landscape fabric, I'm using grow pots. And I'm still using the 1-gallon nursery pots to act as a wicker system to draw water up into the trees. These look like they're working really well. The galvanized tank, the corrugated pipe, the PVC pipe. I mean, all of these components will literally last probably a lifetime other than these bags, which, I mean, after 7 or 8 years, these are only like $5 each on 247 gardening site. So I'm really happy with this project. It looks really nice. It's gonna last. In this heat, this does seem to absorb some heat here. Even on the inside, I may have to cover these pots in the summertime here just so that the roots or whatever in the pot maybe don't get cooked. And, well, you know, as you can see, I went back to doing some air layers on a bunch of my trees right here, you know, just to make up some things for later on this season. What is it, April 2nd today, and you can see that I'm getting a fair amount of growth here on my trees, that things are picking up, things are looking good. Black cedar right here with the some of these Breba crop, and you know, just figure I'd give a little bit of an update here. Again, last season's air layers I cut off in October. They're already perking up, they got leaves on them, everything's looking nice, and I'll keep you updated. Giacomo Calabrese, Just Figs.